Field shortening up now with a tying run at second. The pitch. Breaking ball hit in the air to left center field. Span of the run. On the run, way back. He does!
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Numbers there in these last 9 games. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Miller is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Chris Miller will step in
out there on the mound. His guys struck for 5 runs in the first, and you know that's music to any starting pitcher's ears.
And he set down 1 away. Chris Miller will come forward. Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. And he'll get over to me. Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Not particular. Oh, and he goes with the slider here and rides it out to deep left field. Did he get enough of it? He did. Over the wall home run.
You might get one home, maybe 2. This is a big-time chance.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Yeah.
Chris Miller. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here.
Keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out.
It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. And as we draw ever closer to first pitch here this afternoon, let's get a look at today's starting lineups.
It's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Chris Miller will step in. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Castilla is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
A 2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch in your location, and
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. And he will be tagged out at the plate. Into right field. That'll drop. It's another base hit.
Well, that was one.
Chris Miller will stand in now. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll try to salvage something here, but to no avail.
Slam on that one.
Now this ball lined into right field. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. And the 8th inning begins with a fly out. Quickly 1 away. So Chris Miller will stand in. Now this is wrapped back up the middle, and that's what they needed to start things out. The winning runs aboard. It's a leadoff single. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
A spectacular catch, and the Dodgers win. Is it possible to have a walk-off win on a catch? Dodgers just got one.
2-2.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller will step in now to swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll sneak on through into right for a leadoff single.
Well, things are looking...
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. Chris Miller. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even. Chris Miller.
There. I don't know about that one.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he's retired, 1 away.
Yeah, just about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Miller is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
First ball swinging, Marwin Gonzalez right back through the wickets, and the no-hitter and perfect game.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller will step in
On the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing. So far.
And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Salazar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the shot. Now the 1-1. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Miller is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he served up here in the first few innings.
Oh, this is in the air to left center field and deep. Can they run this one down? I don't think so. It's going to land beyond him for extra bases. 1 run scored. Here's a second to score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Well, this game was already one-sided, but you could pretty much seal the deal with this swing of the bat right here. All 3 runners come across to score on the triple. They put this game well out of reach now.
1-1 on the way. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Miller is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Chris Miller will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And a changeup has him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Salazar is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the base. The 3-1. And here's a fastball that swung on and lifted down the left field line. Miller will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
And with the big lead by much, not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. Close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
What do we got to do to get these guys out?
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
The umpire making the call. They're going to say he's safe. There was interference at third base. Interference with Middlebrooks at third.
And with first pitch just moments away, here's a look at today's starting lineups.
Been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particular.
Hard hit towards center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
And a changeup that time that's lifted in the air out toward left. Miller is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And, you know, pitching.
Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Miller comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Mota is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this is one of those situations.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Miller will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Miller comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out. At 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is.
Come out of the dugout to congratulate him for a great achievement. In Japanese, David, they would say omedeto, which is congratulations.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller will step in. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
So far.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back.
After a moment like that on the first pitch, Derek Jeter homers into the right center field bleachers.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. And before we progress any further, let's have a quick look at our 2 starting lineups for tonight. Chris Miller makes his way to right back up the middle here, and this is past the mound and into center field as the leadoff man reaches to start the night.
Yeah, a nice.
And this pitch is lined into right field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right.
And at this point,
Start from first with 2 away.
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So put another. Chris Miller. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the fun.
Ball error. Goodness gracious, what a night.
Hanging curveball that Ramos threw the Prince would go.
Really tries to save it for Melanson. The 2-2 pitch. And a fly ball to right center field. That's going to drop for a hit. And bobbled. McCutcheon's